Now, for the life of me, I cannot understand how some of these multi-billion-dollar or even trillion-dollar companies can get hacked by some individuals who just live in their own homes or live in a basement with a whole bunch of different CPUs and computers and hardware. And this multi-million-dollar company is supposed to have the best security measures to make sure that doesn't happen. But just like 2011, it happened again. Sony has once again been hacked. But instead of, looking to get some better security measures, they rather rip off their own community and say, hey, you're going to lock it regardless of what we do. But this is sad that a multi-billion-dollar company can't even get their own security measures in check. Now, news came out, and just like 2011, Sony has been hacked out the ass, and they nearly lost a bunch of money, just like back in 2011. But I think, from what I'm seeing right now, they have stopped that in a pretty quick situation. Okay, but let's just keep on going with this, because this is hilarious. Because these Sony ponies were really. Actually, this is not even a Sony pony thing, because most Sony ponies just complain about how much better their games are and how much their SSD cards are and how much Xbox is lacking behind. But they won't go to Nintendo. But let me just go ahead and read this from Video Game Chronicle. September 25th, 2023. A ransomware group claims to have breached all Sony systems. The group behind the alleged attack says it plans to sell the stolen data from Sony headquarters. While its claims remain unverified, Cybersecurity Connect reports that the relative ransomware newcomer has racked up an expressive amount of victims since bursting onto the scene last month. Quote, we have successfully compromised all of Sony systems. The group claimed on both the clear and dark nets, we won't ransom them. We will sell the data. Due to Sony not wanting to pay. Pay for what exactly? I mean, this has got to be, like, what exactly are you guys paying for? Like, game data? They already basically telling everybody what the plans are. Data is for sale. According to the Cybersecurity Connect, the group has posted some proof of hacked data, although it says this is not particularly compelling information on the face of things. It includes what appear to be screenshots of an internal login page, an internal PowerPoint presentation, several Java files, and a file tree of the leak, which seemingly includes fewer than 6,000 files. The group listed a post date of September 28, after which, if nobody purchases the data, it presumably when Ransom VC will publish the data wholesale. Ransom VC is said to be both a ransomware operator and a ransomware as a service organization. They can't even spell organization right. It claimed to be a secure solution for addressing data security vulnerabilities within companies, also to be operating in strict compliance with GDPR and data privacy laws. Okay, first of all, we all know Sony security, like cybersecurity, is not all that great. So this is not anything new, because how many times they got hacked? I think this is like the third time they got hacked. When Microsoft got hacked, they shut that shit down in a week. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for Sony to do it, but we'll just see how this goes here. In case where payment is not received, we are obligated to report a data privacy law violation to the GDPR agency, the group says. Most of the ransom VC members reportedly operated out of Ukraine and Russia. Wow, this is hilarious. The same people that we're supposedly to fight against, they're the ones hacking Sony, which is a Japanese company. Let me just go and make that straight. Sony is a Japanese company, and they are out here. Some people out here who operate out of Ukraine and Russia are out here hacking the Japanese. Nah, they gotta get this together. VGC has contacted Sony for comment on this report and will update it if we hear back from the company. In 2011, Sony's PlayStation Network suffered a massive breach that resulted in the personal details of approximately 77 million accounts being compromised and the service being taken offline for 23 days. So nearly 3 weeks, they got hacked. Sony initially estimated the hack would cost it more than $100 million and it was forced to apologize not only to the players but developers whose game launches were disrupted or whose online services were left vulnerable. And then they ended up doing a whole apology when that happened, where it took them 3 weeks to get that hacker situation fixed. But are Sony gonna make sure that doesn't happen again? Who knows? I'm not good at predicting a lot of things. I'm gonna just keep it real with that. But let's just keep going. Sony eventually faced as many as 55 class action lawsuits and agreed to offer compensation for those affected, including free games. I want to know exactly what free games they were getting, because if it wasn't some like game of the year games, I ain't trying to hear that crap. You are the lifeblood of the company, PlayStation U.S. boss Jack Tridden said at the time. Now it's Jim Ryan in charge. Without you, there is no PlayStation. I want to apologize personally. It's you that causes us to be humble and amazed by the support you continue to give. To Sony's third-party publishing partners, Tridden said, I know the outage has been costly. We wouldn't be where we are without you, he added. We are committed more than ever to making sure that PlayStation experience is entertaining and secure for everybody. Now, I'm not one to just up and laugh at people's expenses when their businesses are being damaged purposely by some people who obviously have ill intentions to compromise a certain businesses, like a gaming business. Even though a gaming business is not really that big of a deal to hack, because what exactly are they trying to prove here? Because it's not like they're giving out national nuke codes and all that stuff. They're just giving away games, and a lot of people do not like being spoiled. They want to make sure that they have the best games, or they are being fresh on some new IPs out here. Once again, this is like this. No, I said the third time. This is like the second time that Sony has been hacked at this mass scale. Now, it's only been a day or a couple of days or so, but at the time, they should really think about getting a security, like a cybersecurity, in check. Because if this continues to happen and people continue like on the PlayStation side, they continue to like lose out on a whole bunch of money, then eventually a lot of people are just going to stop depending on Sony for their security. Because without that security, there's going to be no PlayStation. With that security, there's going to be no guarantee that the PlayStation Network service or anything PlayStation would be safe or secure, which basically means like PlayStation would just be completely useless. Because what they gonna do without the cybersecurity? What are they gonna do without that? I'm looking at the wrong camera. What are they gonna do if this happens like a third time in a span of like 2 years or so? A lot of people are just gonna not rely on PlayStation and go to another platform, which is bad for business, right? It's extremely bad for business. Okay, Sony needs to get together. And if the news is right for this one, or they have been operated out of Ukraine and Russia, then that's definitely not a great sign there. Because Ukraine is supposed to be in this massive war that nobody can do anything else than fight for their liberty and their country. But they took some time out to hack the Japanese company Sony. Guys, once again, as much as I don't like Sony, like the business and not the people, even the people, some of the people out there, like Sony ponies, they just be doing some like horrendous talk. They doing all this coping. They doing all this and that. I do not like seeing things like this because I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I like games. A lot of people, the majority of people in this world, they love games. And the fact that some individuals out here just want to do something stupid like this, like hack a gaming company and hold it on ransom. I don't know what the ransom is about. Like, what exactly are they going to be getting? Like, they sell their data. Best believe they're going to try to move across it and do something a lot either better, or they're going to issue out another apology and give out more free games. Which, I mean, it's a win for the gamers, but it's a loss for when it pertains to their security. So I don't know what the hell Sony is going to do. They should really work on their security measures, Last time, like I said, when this happened with Microsoft, they got that shit done in the span of a week. They ain't give out like they issued an apology, but they ain't really issue out anything else other than that, just the apology. But once again, Sony, they tripping. They need to get they security measures in check. But if this is true, but let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Guys, like the video, like and subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see you on the next one. Peace.